Welcome to day trading number one. So, I'm actually a professional day trader, and in this series, I'm gonna be teaching guys how to day trade. From this screenshot right here, you will see I just made 2 grand, and I made 2 grand in an hour today, this morning, in school. For information, right now we're up 3.4 billion. We're during the past couple days, it's it dropped. It dropped, and now it went flat. And from these, if you can see this, you see how it's coming up like this? Sudden drop. It slowly came up, came back down, and then it went flat. It's slowly been coming up for the past 3 days, and this is where we're at right now. If you look at this pattern, we were on an upslope. There was a big downturn, right? So basically, if you do the math right, we should be coming up to around here. So what we want to do, if I'm correct, and I'm correct because I have a book about it, I can post it in my description. We came up, we've been coming up, sudden drop. It went flat for a couple days, and we're on an uprise. We're pretty up there. So we're gonna want to buy. We're gonna want to buy now. This is when you would buy. You wouldn't buy. Let's say we were here. Let's say we were right here. If we were right here, we you would not want to buy for here. This is we're so let's say we cut off this. We just cut this whole half off. We're on this is Thursday, February 25th. If you decide to buy because you think, we're gonna go up because you thought this was a low, you'd be wrong because you want to buy as low as you can get. So you would want to wait, right? You'd want to wait until this is done. You would see this. You'd wait. Then you would come to this downpour. We have a fall in the market. So right here, it went flat for a couple days. As soon as you see, this drop, this huge drop, you wanna buy. If you waited, how I said, if you waited how I said, you come down, you come again. If you bought here, it wouldn't be so bad because you would see it dropped again. But you would want to realistically wait until you got here. It would drop. You would want to buy it right here. This would be the best time to buy it in this spot right here. We're at the bottom of the market right here. If we were to buy it right here, we can just estimate. This is just a guess, but it's a educated guess. We can see that it will eventually come up if we see our trend. Up, down, 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 down. And it's a big drop right here. That only indicates that it's going to be a big rise. Maybe even further than this. If maybe we come up higher. Every time it came up, it dropped. Came up, dropped, and it just kept getting harder. So if you look at this trend and you bought here, you can estimate that you can like make it guess that this market is gonna reach here. If you buy here and sell up here, your profit margin will be really big. It'll be great. Right here, sorry, you're gonna wanna put your stop loss right here. Stop loss is gonna be right here. And to profit your profit, you're gonna wanna do it here. Realistically, you wanna sell in this area. This area is where you wanna sell. But if we get here, this is where it starts to get risky because it might fall again, right? So you might want to sell here so you still make some profit. If you think that it'll get higher, you want to reach, you can continue and put your profit margin higher. But then that would also mean you would want to raise your stop loss higher so that you can also make more money, but you don't lose everything if it drops, if there's a sudden drop in the market. Um, go back a few days. Yeah, it's been like look at this. Look at this. It's it's been coming up in the past months. That past year, it's been coming up. past days, it's been coming. You can see this trend. It's been like that. That's how the SPX 500 index works. Every single time you see this, you see it comes up, comes down, up and down, up and down. You can see these trends, right? If you see these trends, you can just take a look at the market. You can see that that same trend is continuing to happen here. So as soon as you see that drop, as soon as you see a drop of where you're comfortable to buy, you buy because you can take an educated guess that that the market is gonna explode. I would like for first timers, I'll suggest investing in SPX 500 just because basically what it does, it takes your money and splits it and puts it into many different big stocks, right? Different markets and all that. So it's not just one market, one thing. Like, let's say you went one stock, Netflix. Instead of Netflix, this puts in many different indices and stocks and like futures and stuff. This is part one. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And yeah, see you later.